What's going on, folks? TJ Lauerman, aka That Sports Gamer here. We are kicking off this Thursday with the inaugural first ever episode of Thursday Night Throwdown with That Sports Gamer. That's me. We're going to be doing this Thursday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern to midnight, talking about Madden NFL 17 stuff, mostly Ultimate Team. We'll throw in a CFM game every once in a while because I have with me none other than the most verifiable, certifiable, press row podcastifiable guy in the world, my arch rival in Madden CFM, Pastapadre.
Yeah, it was an honor, TJ. Thanks for having me on for the first show. And yes, our rivalry is unmatched in Madden. It never fails. I don't think it's ever failed that we always have dramatic games in these online franchises of ours in Madden. It's insane how that worked out. And you started a run against me at one point, and then I came back and had a run against you. And
I don't even know where we are now. I think we're pretty much even.
Yeah, pretty much even. You dominated, I think, Madden 25
Dominated 25.
And Madden 15, and then the second half of Madden 15, I came back on you, and then I believe I held my ground in Madden 16. So, let's see what happens in Madden 17. It's our first opportunity to play. The game's not even out yet. Technically, we're on EA Access. It's your first opportunity to use EA Access and our first chance to play each other during this time period. So it's pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I've been mainly playing on PS4, which I will actually switch over to once this trial period is over and I get my copy. Probably going to go with that super deluxe digital version because that's
the $100 one.
Yeah, that's the way to roll if you're a big Ultimate Team guy like me. I'm trying to think, have we ever had a game that's been determined by more than 10 points? I want to say by 4, but I think 10 points is more of a safe way to go.
Yeah, unless there was a touchdown at the end or something that was really inconsequential to the result. It's always, regardless of the score, it always comes down to like the fourth quarter and somebody making a play and somebody making a mistake. That's usually what happens.
Usually one of your cornerbacks just blowing an assignment and me just getting an 80-yard touchdown.
And it's pretty typical for you to get a lead on me, and this is the case in Madden, not just against you, but I tend to fall behind in games and then I come back really often. And so some of my favorite wins against you were those where you had like a 14 or a 17 point second half lead and I somehow came back and you were distraught over what just took place. So those are my favorite experiences, TJ. But it's because we're playing in the online franchise. These things actually matter. We're tracking them. Everybody else is watching. Everybody's looking at, through stats. It all matters in these online franchises, which is why I'm excited to get going on this year's. But now we're going to do a Draft Champions game tonight because we're not getting into franchise for a few weeks.
It's now franchise, right? It's not CFM anymore?
Yeah.
Right.
I think technically they changed it last year, but they didn't really tell anybody.
I still keep calling it CFM, just easier to spell.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to do this Play with Friends Draft Champions, which is now a thing apparently. I literally didn't know until today.
Did they not add that in a patch last year, post-release? They may have.
I mean, I got out of Madden pretty early last year, thanks to my son being born. 9 months today is the day. I don't know if you know.
That's pretty awesome.
So yeah, let's hop into this. Draft Champions. We'll watch mine and then we'll switch over and watch yours. Should be pretty good. Though what's funny is on was it Tuesday they were doing the streams or Wednesday? Wednesday, EA was doing their streams. I was watching JO30 stream. He was doing a bunch of Draft Champion drafts. I think he went through like 3 or 4 drafts. None of them had a quarterback for him.
Stuck with the base quarterback, which is probably low 70, mid 70.
Yeah. And then it's funny because I wonder if someone was watching and paid attention because by the time I got on at night, I went through one and I think 7 different rounds had quarterbacks. So
yeah, I've noticed that. I've done a couple drafts already, and I've noticed that there tends to be a position or two that they're really heavy on. I think in my case, there were a few drafts where there were just like a ton of safeties. Another one had a ton of linebackers. Outside of that, it seemed pretty even to me. So yeah, I mean it's challenging, especially because we don't know at the start what formula they're kind of using here to determine what positions come up in how many rounds.
Yeah. To kick it off, I'm going to go with Chuck Pagano and his vertical offense and 3-4 defense.
Vertical offense, okay.
Usually a 4-3 guy, but I want to switch it up. I want to learn the ways of the 3-4. AJ McCarron is my QB.
Oh, a tough decision.
Don't need one better than that, right?
Now.
We're good.
And this early on.
Javon Curse, Lawyer Malloy, Ray. I've always know how to say this guy's name.
So it seems like also they're giving, as opposed to last year, where you usually the legends came up in the last round, right? It seems like they're offering you your legend option in the first round now.
Yeah, I think this year you get the legend round as the first one, and the 15th I think is like a program round, which is of special cards.
That's right. Yeah.
I mean, Ray Nitschke. Is that how you say it?
I think so.
I think we have to take it. Wow, Nightbot got shot down in the chat. That's pretty funny. He's a moderator. Nightbot shot him down. Hilarious.
Too much surprise to see Green Bay
Ouch.
players in high.
Do I risk it and take Teddy Bridgewater here in the second round? Randall Cobb, Sebastian Vollmer.
So, there's a lot of strategy to this because, are you going to see another quarterback? And if you aren't, is Bridgewater a big enough upgrade over McCarron?
Interesting. The 3 quarterbacks that I have are A.J. McCarron, Johnny Manziel, and Mike Vick. So I wonder who set up this kind of team.
Wow. You could go to one of those mobile guys. Some people probably would prefer.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Randall Corn on the Cobb.
Okay.
87 speed. I feel like there's wide receivers have really got nuked in speed this year, it seems like. Same with cornerbacks.
Yeah. There were a few positions that went up in speed. I think running backs are up in speed, if I remember correctly. But it's pretty much, they made some ratings changes that applied across the board positionally.
Yeah. I think I'm going to take Barry, take him to church right here in the third round. Armstead's all right. Bird's all right. I think I'm going to take him to church. Or I'm going to take you to church.
I'm not so sure that it does, but it is at least a slight
next up we got Michael Floyd,
what they had in place.
Tony Romo, and Marquise Pouncey. Marquise Pouncey's elite, which makes me want to lead towards him.
But I mean,
Michael Floyd can make catches. Do I want to risk it with Tony Romo?
Yeah, I was going to say, if you were hesitant to pass on Bridgewater, are you really going to pass on Romo here?
Look, I'm going to pass on Romo because he only has 84 throw power. I'm not throwing ducks to your defense. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's fine. It's kind of interesting to see what, when you break it down, what attributes are you looking at in each position? I think people probably differ in that regard.
You have to ask yourself,
like
for me, with Emmanuel Sanders. I'm sorry. I went with Michael Floyd. Next round has Carson Palmer, Emmanuel Sanders, and Ryan Khalil.
Oh, now you got another quarterback option, yeah.
And Palmer's got some more throw power. Can do a little bit more. I wouldn't mind Emmanuel Sanders, but then I would draft 3 wide receivers. We're doing a West Coast offense, which means we're going to throw.
You're going to spread it around. You're doing a vertical offense.
Is it vertical? It's vertical, all right.
Yeah.
Which means we're going to throw deep, right?
That's the idea. Thanks for letting me know your strategy.
I'm just saying, team drafting-wise, who knows how I'm going to play it.
Okay.
I think we're going to take Carson Palmer here.
Oh, this guy's a rare talent.
Don't get me wrong. Love AJ McCarron.
What they had before.
Navarro Bowman, Tamba, Ali, and Robert Quinn. Good thing we're in the 3-4 because I have 2 middle linebacker spots, which means I can take Bowman with Nitschke and be happy.
It's a good 3 options there. Jeez.
I think I'm going to take Bowman. Granted, Tamba is from the town I live in. I think I'm going to take Bowman.
Yeah, I think Quinn would probably not work all that well in a 3-4. So.
Boy, a tough choice here.
Oh, we did get another quarterback, Joe Flacco.
How do you go wrong with these?
Do it. Take him.
I'm not going to take him.
You need a backup.
Do need a backup. Then we got Kelvin Benjamin and Zach Ertz. Kelvin Benjamin, 83 speed. I literally cannot draft a wide receiver with under 85 speed.
Well, I'll tell you what. These ratings for guys, I believe, in Ultimate Team are lower than their ratings in the regular game.
Well, yeah, because they want to come out with new cards later.
Yeah, so everybody's starting artificially low, it looks like.
Yeah, I'm going to take Zach Ertz. I think the highest card out in Ultimate Team right now is like a 91 or
Where
a 92.
to now? Do you get yourself a big boot
Alex
for the
Smith?
trenches, or
See, we're
someone
just
who
getting
can
all these
really
wide
help you out
receivers.
at a playmaker type spot?
Do I want to go with another wide receiver and Jarvis Landry?
Good player.
Or try to protect my quarterback's backside with Jack Mewert? Mewert?
I wonder, like, when I look at offensive linemen in this mode, is it worth drafting one if you're going to have 4 mediocre guys?
True.
Like, that's what I kind of, if I can't get maybe the 2 tackles or the whole inside of the line, I'm not sure if it's worth it. That's just, I mean, we'll probably adjust strategies as we learn, but
I'm going to take the guard just to try to get a little protection. Then we got Danny Trevathan, Brent Grimes, and Brandon Williams. D tackle with strength, tackle, and block shed, but not much on power move. Or a cornerback. I think I got to go with cornerback. This is weird that I'm drafting while talking to the person that I'm about to play.
hey, you know, I'll share my thoughts too.
So like now you're going to draft a bunch of cornerbacks because I have a bunch of wide receivers. It's upsetting.
Nah, I'm going to draft my team. I'm not worried about what you're doing.
Make sure. Haha, Clinton Dix, Ronald Darby, and Kyle Williams. I think I want to take Darby. 90 speed, 89 acceleration, 88 man coverage. I like it.
It's pretty good.
Round 11, we got Malcolm Jenkins, Calvin Pryor of the third, Dontari Poe.
Could be left with some real holes on your roster.
Poe's looking nice. 90 block shot, only 77 power move. I feel like these guys should have higher power and finesse move ratings.
Yeah. Well, you know, the one thing to remember is they're going up against mostly crappy offensive linemen.
True.
So maybe that's kind of the thinking, is that everybody's lowered. So the guys who are good are still going to stand out, hopefully.
All right, so we got Church at strong safety. So I think I'm going to take Malcolm Jenkins to be my free safety. I do like Pryor, and I wouldn't mind taking him and moving Church over. I don't know what Church's ratings are. That is the problem with this, is that you can't see your other guys' ratings. That kind of sucks. But you know what? I don't care. We're taking Pryor. Maybe I'll move Church over.
Both offensive and defensive.
And we got Greg Olson, who we already drafted a tight end, and Zach Ertz.
Which side of the ball needs more
Morgan Burnett. Now that would be our third strong safety. And Josh Sitton, another guard in the same position that we already have a guard.
Yeah.
This draft's gonna kill me. Not gonna lie. I mean, I gotta take Josh Sitton, right? Maybe I'll move him somewhere else on the line, or I'll move Mewert over. Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
These are tough
Raymond
decisions
Aluga,
here.
Kenny
Offense
Vaccaro,
or defense?
Devin
Which
Castro.
side has the more pressing need?
I don't need strong safeties. They can keep giving them to me, but I don't need them. Don't need a middle linebacker. I can take a right guard. The question is, can I move Sitton to an end? Which would be good.
And now is
Don't
where
have a
you
halfback.
need to make
CJ
these
Anderson would be
picks
nice.
count.
All
Time
right.
to fill any holes you
Phillip
can
Rivers, don't need him.
before
CJ
it's
Anderson
too
or
late.
Rodney Hudson. I mean, I can get a center. To go with my non-existent running game. I mean, I wish I could see their other ratings. I'm going to take CJ Anderson.
And there's a pick that does fill a hole.
Even though I don't know his catch
But I'm
rate.
not sure that it's really going to be the one that improves the
Ooh,
overall
Cameron
squad a
Wake,
tremendous
Frank
amount.
Gore, or Kelvin Benjamin. Yes. So this is the
Flashback.
Yeah, this is the program round. So we have the silver signature, Cameron Wake, or the gold signature Cameron Wake, veteran Frank Gore, and veteran Benjamin Watson. So we don't need Watson. Frank Gore would be nice. We just took him, but you know we don't have a D lineman. We're gonna take Cameron Wake. Also, I love Cameron Wake. I don't know if you
I better get some offensive
Yeah, I think they got
tackles.
the best player there, and they
Love
got a guy
Cameron
that
Wake.
fills a big need. So that's
It's generating the best
excellent
lineup. I
choice.
wonder if it's going to move one of the safeties to free safety.
You know what I noticed earlier? It did for me. It moved. I had 2 tight ends, and it moved one of them to wide
The lineup
receiver.
screen
So it
should be
may
pretty self-explanatory.
may do that for you.
If you'd like to make some executive decisions on your lineup,
Josh
you
Sitton,
can
move
do
the
so
Castro
here.
there. Let me just see if I can move. Yeah, so that one guy was a wasted pick. Great.
Which one?
Newert, the left guard.
You can't move him.
I can, but he's not really going to be better at any position than what I have out there. Yeah. Let's see. Did it do the defense? Yeah, it's got Church at free safety and Pryor at strong safety. Okay. I don't really hate this team. I mean, it should be good enough to beat you.
We'll see.
All right. So I just got to remember which scene I made this. All right. So now we got your screen up.
I am up. Okay. Here we go. Coaches. Got the famed New England coach.
It's funny that they got Sean Payton this year.
Oh, he's in? I
So
didn't even notice that.
There's no more no coach.
So it's just Belichick who's not in the Coaches Association.
Yep.
So let's see. Harbaugh.
Well, I mean, Payton might still not be in it, and he just signed a deal with Madden, but you never know.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to go with the Patriots. I'm going to go with the New England coach because I'm not going to play with a fullback with this crappy team. So let's do that. One back offense. That works for me. All right, first round. Oh, all right.
Yo,
Emmitt Smith. That's going to be hard for me to not go with Emmitt Smith here. As kind of the core player. Like, I could get a great left tackle, but in 4-minute quarter games, I feel like...
Is left tackle going to help you that much?
Yeah, I feel like offensive line is going to benefit you the longer that games go.
Mm-hmm.
And with these shorter games, I'm not so sure. So I'm going with Emmitt Smith here.
I wish I had a halfback like Emmitt Smith. But I don't.
All right. Okay, so another really strong, I could really enhance my offense here. Go quarterback or receiver. And Allen Robinson, I really like him. Who do I have Case Keenum at quarterback? Yeah, I'm going to go with Drew Brees and not worry about quarterback from here on out.
All right. Actually, I packed Drew Brees in my welcome backpack in...
All right.
That's that 50 coin pack that should give you a gold. I randomly got Drew Brees.
Oh, boy. This is a tough one for me as a Seahawks fan. I obviously want to take a Seahawk.
I'm always a fan of taking Cam Chancellor.
Matthew is damn good, though. But I'm going to actually surprise you by taking either of them. I'm going to go Michael Bennett here. I'm going to try to get off on with a good defensive line against you.
All right. With my solid line.
Yeah, well, I got to have something to combat that, or else you're going to have all day back there.
True.
So Rivers, don't need him. DeMarco Murray, don't need him. So that kind of answers the question for me on this round. Got to go with Victor Cruz here, who hopefully will end up being my number 2 receiver and not my number 1 receiver.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. You should definitely get someone else.
And okay, so now we're going to be the front 7 on defense. Already have a defensive lineman. So look at, I think, Levante David for me is the easy pick here. Just kind of a sure tackler, great play recognition, great pursuit. So I'm going Levante David.
I like the guy that was on the left, whose name I've missed now that you passed it.
Whitney Merciless?
Yeah. Pretty good.
All right, so here, I don't need a quarterback. I don't need another kind of second-tier receiver. So I'm going to take a center here, which I don't mind. I like to have a good interior offensive line. Not only is that going to help with Emmitt Smith, but I can step up in the pocket, hopefully. So, and that's what I want to do with Drew Brees. Okay, here we go. Now, I could make my defensive line even better, but I really like Sean Smith.
Why did you scoff at golf in that last one?
I don't
Oh,
know.
no, because you're Breeze, right? All right, never mind.
Yeah.
Nanny
McPhee is good, but outside linebacker to me, I feel like it's probably the least impactful on defense.
You got
although
a
I
3-4,
took one.
Right?
Multiple D. And Sean Smith should be in a Raiders jersey. Hopefully, are they going to update these things later?
They might. I noticed MLB The Show just updated a whole bunch of their pictures, and
Vernon's in. Looks like they got from training camp, so or from mini camp. I like Smith. That press rating of 92 is really good.
What's the speed? I can't see from here.
Speed 84, pretty good. It's okay.
That's okay. I feel I just can't find it in my heart to draft wide receivers and cornerbacks under like 85 or 87.
I see. I can understand that, but that's why he relies on his press so much. So I'm going Vernon though. Now I've got 2 great defensive ends. All right, so now don't need another defensive end. Now I'm looking at my secondary.
Check out that 90 hit power on Calvin Pryor.
He's got 92 hit power.
92? Jeez, even more.
Now McCourty doesn't have that, but he's much better coverage guy, and he's
also
fast.
the free safety. Strong safety is gonna get up in there and get up in them.
Yeah.
And...
So the question is whether I want to try and force fumbles or whether I want somebody to protect against the deep ball. And your vertical offense, I'm going McCourty.
I'm just saying, got to bring the hammer.
I hear you. I'm a Seahawks fan. I know how that works.
Do you? Because you didn't draft Cam Chancellor.
I didn't at all. You're right. Deshaun Jackson could be my number 1 guy. That receiver, no. I'm gonna take another interior lineman here. Oh,
Khalil Mack is
Khalil Mack. I mean, all I have to do is see that, and that works for me. So
I don't know, dude. Is the Ansa coming off the edge?
Yeah.
What's the question? Which way am I running?
I've already got my 2 defensive ends. So, and here we go.
Ooh,
what are these cards? V's.
Seasoned veterans.
Okay.
Wow, you got them in the third. What is that? The 11th round? That's
11th round.
Didn't know that was a thing, but all right.
Okay, so defensive line, Haloti Nada. You're gonna have trouble with my defensive line, my man.
Might just have to pass and pray.
And now,
More
I don't need Jamal Charles or Roethlisberger. There's my number 1 receiver right there, Larry Fitzgerald.
What's the speed?
82. That's okay. I'm more of a possession offense type of guy. I don't necessarily take it full advantage of speed guys. I mean, I do like the spectacular catch guys. And Fitzgerald's got a 91 there, so I'm going to go with Fitzgerald. So now I have Fitzgerald and Cruz. Not bad. Another center. I don't need another center. Tyler Eifert at tight end. That sounds good to me.
He's pretty good.
Yeah. Right, round 14. So I don't have a middle linebacker yet. I don't want Crabtree. I'm set on the defensive line mostly, so going to go with C.J. Mosley. Round 15. Come on, be something good for me.
Mad Trick, C.J. Mosley. Love it.
Ah, yeah.
Swag Hammer? Jeez.
Oh, man. So what is the H?
That's a team hero.
Okay, so it looks like...
so if you're playing Mutt, you can do a set and get that card.
Gotcha.
I don't know how you're not taking Wagner.
So I just took a middle linebacker. That's the problem.
But Wagner is not a middle linebacker. He is a game changer.
Yeah. I could. Well, I've already got David and Mac also at linebacker. And I just talked about how I think linebackers are kind of, other than middle linebacker. If you have a Luke Kuechly, he's a game changer. But I'm going to go.
But I'm telling you.
I'm going to go Glover Quinn.
The
and I'm
highest,
putting him at
highest rated card is like 91 in Ultimate Team right now.
I hear you.
He's 3 points away. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Quinn's only 4.
You already have a free safety.
Yeah, I'm going to move Quinn to strong safety.
All right. I'm just saying. You ain't got no hammer.
I hear you. 78 hit power. Not terrible.
You know what's
Look
fun?
at that. 81, and you had 79, so you can suck it.
Well, let's see what the scoreboard says. You know what's really funny?
Uh-huh.
We've never been friends on the Xbox console.
Wow. It's because you never played it, right?
I mean, Madden 25, first half. I was there. All right. Back on my screen. D-line. Oh, look at that defense.
It's pretty good.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. That's a pretty
Look at that right there.
Now let's not waste any more time. Let's get down to the field for kickoff.
I don't want EA access on PS4. I want season ticket back. I don't care
Season
about-
ticket.
I
That
don't
was
care
even
about Battlefield. Season ticket.
season ticket was not very popular. Well, it wasn't very used. I mean, people who had season ticket
Loved
was
it.
worthwhile, but not many.
20% off packs.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought
Atrocious,
down
and that on my
at
ticket
about the
room.
23-yard line.
How are you doing with the new kicking system?
I like it. Mainly because I use meter in the show, so this works. This works fine.
Definitely increases the likelihood of improbabilities, which is good. You needed that.
I do like that the
They'll run it now out of the gun.
kick
And he'll get this one up to the
target
26.
the target thing.
Give him 3
Like you
on
have to keep
first
your
down,
hand on
and
the
he'll
thing.
set up a second
You
and
just have to do it
7.
faster.
We always like to talk about defense in
I
terms
don't
of
think so,
levels.
no.
First level
Sometimes
defensive
these new games come out and I'm
line,
like,
second level
was this in
linebackers,
last year?
third level defensive backs.
Yeah, if what I'm thinking of,
That was
you're
what we call a
suggesting,
first
yeah,
level
you didn't
run,
have
and it
to
was
hold
stopped
it to
by
the
a
spot.
second
You could
level
just move
player.
it and let go. I believe.
Breeze to throw on second down. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. It's a gain of 5.
Still, I
That'll
wish
make it 3rd and
these
1.
things had your own uniforms like in the show, because it's so weird to see Drew Brees and Larry Fitzgerald in a Seahawks shirt.
If he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the
Yeah,
best
or
part
custom
about that
jerseys.
play for him,
Right.
I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had
Didn't they
the
add him to
read,
Ultimate Team?
figured out where the blitz
They
was coming
have-
from,
They created
went to the
something.
secondary target
they have
for a really
Ultimates.
nice game.
And he's able to get the
Ultimates.
first before
I didn't really
he's
dive
taken
into that. I've
down
just seen
at
them
the
in the
36. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but
Also, if
that's
you want
good
to stop
enough to
sending me
extend the
your video,
drive.
Everyone understood
Oh.
their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know,
If
the
you also
defensive
did it.
guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen.
Okay,
They
video
created a
is
crease
turned off.
and allowed him to get
EA
through
has
for a
never
first
given us
down.
hard numbers on EA Access subscribers. Come on, Brian. You don't know these numbers yet?
No, just that they keep going up,
First and 10, here's
which is
Breeze.
naturally. They said it doubled this year compared to last year, but
And it'll make
it has not been
What if
widely
it's one?
used.
Completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it
Well,
is
I mean,
hard to overcome
kind of. You could,
a 6'6"
I would think they're probably in
Quarterbacks like their
the
speed guys, they like that huge 6'6"
tens of
target that they've
thousands.
got
I mean,
in
I don't think we're talking much more than that. They're probably in the 20, 30, 40,000 range, which is still pretty good. But it's it's not what people pay for with Xbox Live or
Second down.
PSN.
I wonder if it's higher just for the Ultimate Team players. I feel like
For the 10% off you get?
Super flashy
Yeah,
plays
could be.
very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an
I'd
excellent
say
target and normally
hundreds of
catches
thousands.
what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Sony declined EA access because they have that
Sinking
what's it
pass, they
called?
got the
That
nickel
service where they
side on
use
3rd and 6.
PlayStation Now? Now.
PlayStation Now. Yeah.
Now Breeze on 3rd down.
Oh,
And that is
Try to get that off fast.
incomplete.
Nice D.
His big tight end, Tyler
Tell me.
Eifert, the intended receiver. And it'll be 4th
TJ.
down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion
Hope you're
and the
punting.
ball's almost there, and then someone
gentleman.
sneaks a
Could be a
hand or
fake.
two in
Oh.
and bats it away.
Let me get Shembo over here and try to run one of these whole new punt blocks.
okay. Got to adjust a little bit for lag.
Yeah, it was
Good bats. Come on. Oh, I had one earlier where the ball hit, went straight up in the air.
nice.
touchback.
Now, did
So,
you use the
it's-
backspin thing?
That was actually the computer. But yes, on that kick, I used backspin.
Okay. This could work. So, I like that. I got some options in there. I mean, like, options of plays, not necessarily options.
Not literally an option play.
Right.
Oh, you liar!
Yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That's
Carson
a
Palmer
loss
running
of
the option.
6
What do you
and
think?
a
Hey man, Carson Palmer's a phenomenal quarterback. I really don't feel he gets enough
Even if
credit
somehow
for
the
his does right now.
quarterback pitches it, he's not immune
He's
to the
good.
big hit.
He
In
just
this
has
case,
trouble
he
staying
kept it
healthy,
and
and then
absorbed
he
it
melted
anyway.
down in the NFC Championship.
Hey man, it's hot out there in Arizona.
On second down,
That was played in Carolina.
Hey man,
pressure comes, he's taken down.
let me tell you what my biggest problem has been.
Defense.
Being
Getting
that
rid of the ball?
being that I don't play on
He's able
Xbox.
to run him down for a
Oh,
loss
yeah.
of
Oh, I know.
12.
It's an adjustment, not just with the XYBA, but it's an adjustment because the sticks feel a little different.
But mainly the X. I screwed up. I was screwing up the training stuff. I was like, why am I not doing this? It's like, oh, I'm hitting A, not X, because the big blue X showed up.
Yeah.
So the D-line's going to spread.
All right, defense. Hey, I drafted that defensive line. Now you're having to deal with it.
Play clock winding down. Palmer from his end zone on 3rd and long. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I threw it and I started thinking this one,
just because of things like the tension with the sticks and everything, the players do feel, the movement feels slightly different on Xbox, and there's a difference. The game's the same, but the controllers and all that are a little different.
That's why this game is
and he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad
downtown
kick here.
415 says he can't
Taking
play
a couple yards shy of midfield. Look at this.
Yeah, I'm guessing you're one of the people who pre-ordered it on Xbox digitally and pre-downloaded it. There's an issue they're still trying to fix.
I heard if you deleted the download and then I think went back through EA Access to get the download, it was working. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, I think some people might have mentioned that, but I don't know. I haven't seen any official statement mentioning that as a workaround. But I do know EA is working with Microsoft to get that fixed, because it totally sucks for anyone. It's the irony of the people who actually pre-ordered it not being able to use it is really unfortunate.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Yeah, if that's all you want.
On play action, it's Breeze.
Oh, damn. Emmett Smith did not want to protect Breeze there.
Hey, man, he's getting up
Watch
there.
games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled.
Oh, that's right. They can hear
Quarterback was hit.
So now at 3rd and 12.
Yeah,
with
neither
an
can I.
extra defender here in the secondary, a nickel look.
Because who listens to the commentary, folks?
From the gun
You
on
should.
2nd
It's
down,
much better this year.
Jeff Hostetler's amazing this
Swinging
year.
it in over the middle. Alongside my broadcast partner Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter
That's
number
the first
2.
quarter?
And they've got a
Yeah, I told you,
decision
it's
to make
short.
here on
Wow, that
4th
seems
down
like
and
that took
2.
forever, though. Oh, okay.
And the first play will be a field goal try. This from
Who was the
44
Nigerian
yards away.
Weston Thomas, I believe.
And they're gonna fake it.
Oh, no!
Throw it here.
I hit the wrong button.
Hey, man, sometimes when you switch up consoles left and right,
Here's the
it's
Oh,
not just the A, B, X, Y. Sometimes things like the thumbsticks.
And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first
I had him
drive
too.
when
He
they
was
went
wide
3 and
open
out.
down.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply the
Of course, it's an offensive lineman, I believe, who would have had to catch it. No guarantee he would have caught it. I just wanted to try it. My first time attempted. It would have worked.
I don't know my hat back.
I like how I have multiple number 54.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3
That's what you should do.
first
Make
time.
your
I didn't go
very
three.
small dad.
It'd be hard to say that the defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. When you gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise.
Yeah, so this year they have play styles, I believe they are. No longer chemistry or whatever they call it.
On 2nd down, Palmer. He's got time. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
So
we're gonna have him,
and you can put pressure on
Dustin
them
Tom's
and make
on
it
the
tough.
Press Row
That's never
podcast
gonna
next
help your
week
defense.
Yeah, he's since
for the
being
review
hurt, he
roundtable.
got
So
rid of
I'll talk to him
before
about the
taking
commentary
it
because I think it's pretty damn good,
And they
actually.
insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
Is anybody going to talk about arithmetic on that? Or
Yards
just
and time and picking up the
I'll talk about it conceptually. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play a little more of it. It's just still, it seems so overwhelming.
times have changed.
Are you
right? The
gonna-
old school
when's that
fullback
episode gonna
doesn't really
post?
exist anymore.
Probably if we record it next Wednesday, it'll probably be next Thursday.
Not very many pro style.
That was
There. Oh, what?
Ooh!
We're having to
that was
in
a
the
pick.
NFL and put
No, that's
guys
just
in
skill
that
right there.
spot
That's why you draft.
that emulate it, but aren't necessarily that
And a
position.
phenomenal passing
Seeing
quarterback.
that play and understand
Like
just how tough.
I really thought that was. No instant replay option?
No instant replay option.
It is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for
Collinsworth was okay,
nice
I thought.
second down for him.
He had one of the better voices for it.
I don't know the button. There's a button on this thing?
For the timeout? Yeah, it's the two little boxes where that thing is.
There's no Madden timeout button on this controller.
No, there's not.
All right. 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Rich would be furious. He'd be like, I can't believe I got a penalty, even though it's self-inflicted.
Why is there delay of game?
Throwing is Palmer. Screen play.
There we go. Khalil Mack fighting through the block.
Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
In order for a screen pass to break
That's not what happened.
a lot of things
Yeah, I don't know if everybody out there saw, but I tweeted it out earlier today. There was already a commentary update put out.
Yeah, I had downloaded that before we got here.
So that's pretty cool. And they plan to do that pretty much every week of the season and add in relevant stuff that had just happened or is happening.
I feel like there was some game that tried to do that.
Yes. Somebody's updating commentary. It was NBA Live? No, they weren't updating commentary. They were updating like
the random stuff.
Jalen Rose, yeah, his like over the menu talk.
Right. Was that live or was that 2K?
That's NBA Live. The last 2 years.
So they're still planning to release a console game?
They say between
like
January and March of next year, they say. And reasonable people have their doubts. Oh! You always try that against me, and it never works.
I'm just saying, it's going to work one day.
I always severely I remember I injured.
You killed someone.
I injured Andrew Luck on the same play where I flipped your guy and forced a fumble. It was my greatest play ever.
That's you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, it is. It definitely is.
But this is where for the
If
offensive
they,
team, the
this
sidelines
is gonna sound weird now. If they made NBA Live Mobile just a console game, I'd play that.
Well, that's kind of what I've been talking about. Is the idea of them just doing an Ultimate Team console game, which would be if you took NBA Live Mobile onto a console. That's what it'd be.
But I mean, even keeping it, I don't want to say dumbed down, keeping it as simple as it is.
Right.
I feel like that's the way to play that game.
Right, because NBA 2K is absurdly complicated.
Oh, I did aggressive catch right there, folks. Overpowered. Look at this guy getting down with his bad self.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
Wow. Fake Pat Holder blast. Who's Pat Holder?
And he's a reliable target. He's
Pat
more
Holder.
than that, though. Hey, look, I'm not going to say he's the best tight end in the league,
Gotta block
but
this.
he's
Come on.
solid.
Oh, I'm off. I'm off.
A lost start for a number of the tight ends in the league now because the most popular guys are almost what we call move tight ends.
Shouldn't have done the fake field goal.
Those guys who can
I say
do it
that's
all,
a-
there's still
that's
place for them in the
a-
NFL.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This looks like Al Michaels and Nets.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one.
Pick it up to the 25.
Nance is too busy, man.
The 25. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And on the last drive,
Nance is too busy.
they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change?
Yeah,
the
EA.
Rory McIlroy.
The question of sorry, TJ. The question about ESPN license. Yeah, EA when they got the license, I think it was in 2006 for ESPN, the exclusive. I believe it was a 15-year deal. It's something absurd like that. Yeah. They do, but they don't use ESPN and Madden because NFL Network would want it to be them, CBS would want it to be them, Fox would want it to be them. They don't want to favor one partner over the other, I guess.
This one complete to Devin Funchess. They pick up 12.
Though I do like the idea of these two guys because they're local.
Now whistles come.
No, yeah.
We're gonna get a timeout
I'm
here.
sure
Yeah,
trying
no,
to
it's
work
cool.
around all the other schedules.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Get limited time with those guys.
It's okay, you got me for an hour today.
On first down, Breeze. Cruz has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down right
And
at the
probably
45-yard
not together
line.
with each other like they're doing this
Quickly,
year.
they get
Oh,
to the
yeah.
line.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they could do so
I want to say
many
there was some game
things.
where it was like
Yes, they can.
And no escaping
the commentators
this
at some point
time.
came back and they were like,
They
"Yeah, we
got him
never
for a
recorded
sack.
anything together."
Cameron Wake. He's the one that
yeah, I
got
think there
to
is,
him.
actually. I
He
forget
takes
which
him
one
down
it
for
is.
a loss of 9.
Is it MLB The Show?
No, because I think with MLB The Show there was something where they had stuff where they were together.
5 in the secondary now
like
for
Pell.
the Giants on 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze.
Can't wait. Come
He's
on.
got Cruz complete.
Go.
It'll be
Let's
a
go.
gain of 16 and give him a 1st down as well.
Well, the advantage is certainly shifted to the defense as we
I think
begin that 3rd down
they probably
play.
have
They
the
found a
exclusive
way
rights
to
to
foil it and pick up a 1st down.
I feel like that's
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Yeah, there's something they do. I don't remember which one.
I don't know if Porsche just doesn't do their rights. Because if you remember, Gran Turismo always had the rough version of Porsches,
They come out 5
which is like some company that I think just buys Porsches and then repackages them to be their own car.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And now the passing game here in the 2nd quarter is starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play call.
Do you like that? Do you like that? I used the, what's that new thing from this year?
I don't know. It could be any number of
I
things.
used the new strafe mode technology there. To fake your guy out. I just
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal.
with the SpongeBob
from the
SquarePants
right
with,
hash. It's a 46-yard attempt.
What's that guy's name? Patrick Star? No.
And this one is
Right
right down
Oh,
the
man.
middle.
It's the first time I've ever been nervous about kicking a 46-yard field goal.
Giants out on top.
Welcome
As we
to
send
Madden
on over
17.
Orlando, where we'll
Yeah.
check in with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
Should he said MLB new commentary? I'll tell you what
They
was,
absolutely do, and we're not going to get it.
you know, it was good. MLB pennant race that had Jerry Coleman. That was good.
So both teams have their marching
And that was
orders,
single
we'll
man
get
booth
going again here in quarter number
for that
3.
one. Jerry Coleman,
It's
sadly.
fielded in the end zone.
Who put out that's what I need to know. Who put out MLB pennant race? I think that was
New York set to take the field. They have the
what
lead now.
became
They'll be
99
looking to
Studios.
extend that lead.
And this is where I
Might be
enjoy
right.
talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers,
to
or counters as I also
score
like to
fast.
call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for
You're
some
down to 5 on the play
separation
clock.
in this
Trying to get
ballgame.
there. I just want to see.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Damn, TJ. Get your offense.
Problems right out of the gate.
Those-
We're going to get a delay.
Get your offense moving. Come on.
Do I think the game is worth buying? I feel like Madden's always worth buying.
Yeah, we're always going to be looking for something more out of it, I think. But, I mean, we've enjoyed the last few editions, even though they've been flawed or been lacking in certain areas. I really like the game so far this year.
I like that Rich Grisham was complaining about penalties.
He's got time in the pocket.
Yes.
And, he took that in.
Are you kidding me? I was all over that.
Grayson, what
14
mode
yards
did you
there on the
play?
pickup, and that'll
What mode
make
do you
it
play
second
most?
and
I feel
short.
like that would be a
Gotta love the
determining
catch.
factor.
That's a good
I
one.
think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Like, I feel like
Those
franchise got a lot of
one-handed
stuff this year, right?
catches. That was
Am I
great.
Yeah, you know, it's not anything that really fundamentally changes the experience in franchise mode, but stuff like the ticker is pretty damn cool, and they streamline certain things. The game planning is a little more relevant.
Is the all the XP stuff still there?
Yeah, XP and the drive goals unfortunately are still around.
Who doesn't love drive goals?
Yeah, Rich Grisham does complain about penalties on Twitter. He loves to. And he loves to argue with me about it on the podcast. I'm like, dude, it's a huge part of football.
There's a
And-
penalty on every play.
Pretty much. And it really diversifies your Madden experience, because why is everyone so efficient in Madden? It's because you never have, unless you get sacked, you never have longer than first, second, or 3rd and 10. You know, you're always in 3rd and short situations because you didn't have a holding penalty that made it 2nd and 20 or whatever. You know, you got to have some of that in there. You got to have a play called back. You know, I I posted a video on Twitter of an amazing kick return touchdown called back due to a block in the back. And I was like, oh, okay, that was cool. I actually thought it was cool. So, I think it just depends on how you want to approach things.
I think
From midfield now, here's Palmer.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. There's McCourty. You told me not to draft him.
That's right. Apparently the trio player stuck out
at the 48-yard line.
Okay, I'll have to
Now
look
we'll
at
see
that.
what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the
You know, one thing, if you care about the career mode where you're controlling one guy, I would say don't buy it. If that's all you care about, because it's the same thing that's been in there for 4 years. So. But everything else has pretty much been updated.
Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Emmett Smith with the awareness.
It's unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction.
I have talked to
or have moved away
Adam.
from him. In this case, though, the team
We're going
is
to
able
at least
to
be
come
in
up
the
with
same
ball.
conference.
They go back to the ground with Smith. And
I'm not watching the game because I'm recording it because TJ needed me at this specific time. And if TJ needs me, I'm there for him.
I do know from experience that when you slow down
So,
so much,
right after this ends, I'm going to go catch up.
dictating on defense, and guess what?
With what
Now
team?
you're getting ready to tee off on the
Seahawks,
quarterback 'cause they have to
preseason.
throw it all the time.
Wow.
But you still have to be alert for the draws.
Usually I go.
plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's gonna have
Waste
the first down
go
back
hang
to
out. It's fun.
38.
Waste of money, guys.
How many times
No,
we
actually,
see
let me tell you, I
still
sold my
getting a kick out
preseason
of
tickets for
watching
over face value.
receivers
So
do the pass trade.
that's how crazy football here is in Seattle. Like preseason games are like regular season games everywhere else.
After practices as well, they really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it.
Seriously,
for
the
these
crowd is on their
situations.
feet and
First
cheering the
down.
whole
And they
game.
build that trust.
It's impressive.
That's why they're able to find him in this type of a
Get-
situation.
What are you doing?
Ah, come on.
Now flags will
snap
come
the ball?
in. I think this one's going to be on the defense.
Because I was
for
trying,
Joe
I was audibling.
Be a baby girl to snap the ball.
Okay, mister, can't get your offense lined up in time.
I'm reading the chat. I'm working hard here.
With Smith. A beautiful fake.
Go, Emmett.
It
Can't
goes
all
as a
be
gain
Twitter
of 8 that
verified.
moves the chains.
Rest on our laurels.
And a new set of
I know.
downs here after picking
gotta-
up the
I gotta
first
work.
on the ground. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Breeze now on first down. To the left side here.
Go, Eifert.
And they'll bring
What do you
it
think about
down
tackle
at the
battles?
18-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup. and
It's
they'll
really
bring up
not, it
second
doesn't really
down.
get in the way of anything. I still
Execute a drag or a
don't know if I really
crossing
agree
route
with it.
really well, and give them a chance to let it develop a little
the
bit.
design of it,
You
but
can gain some significant yardage hitting your
I don't
tight
think
end
it's
on
going to
that
kill
one.
anybody's experience.
I totally get tackle.
That's true.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be
Oh,
back
come
at the
on.
line
Except
of
for his
scrimmage
vision.
and taken down. Only a
He is.
yard
And it's
on the
funny,
gain there as time will
he's the guy
run
who
out
preaches
on this
positivity.
third quarter of play. Back
About
now
everything.
in Arlington.
Well, I
But
guess it makes
not
sense.
take it.
Seahawks
He's
with
not a fan of
possession
negative yardage,
football, but they do
so.
trail here
That's
to
a great
begin
point.
quarter number 4.
That's a great point.
Who are those Seattle Seahawks playing tonight?
Minnesota Vikings.
Never heard of them. Is that the NFC?
Yeah,
North?
they might have played a playoff game against each other last year.
Expecting a run on 33.
Right, you might have heard of that. Oh my. Go,
Oh,
Emmett,
come
go!
on.
That's what I'm talking
He's gotta-
about.
No, he's down.
It's a pickup of
I'm going.
3, but
Thank
it
you.
brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
3 plus minutes left.
One score down. Here we
Yeah, I
go.
saw Jamal Charles break. I think it was a tackle battle. He broke out of a defensive end in a tackle battle, so I'm not sure how accurate that is. Or I didn't see it properly.
Breeze going to sneak it. Call
Got
it
it.
a 1-yard gain on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
It was very close to
Vertically
running
challenged
play action.
quarterbacks, here's a time where they will tell you it's an advantage.
It's the only thing I don't like about Ultimate Team, or not the only thing, but the main thing. As these 4-minute quarters to me are not very satisfying. I mean, what, you've had the ball once this half?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's like, and like I said, I usually fall behind in games and I need and make adjustments. And,
Problem is, you
And
need to
his
play
rough
faster.
afternoon continues.
well,
He's
maybe,
going
but when I
nowhere
do that, I
again.
make mistakes. I'm
Credited
pretty
with a
conservative
1-yard
at
gain
first,
there to make it
so I
second
feel
and
things out.
9.
Oh, you guys were in the same outfit again?
Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire
I don't know,
game.
looks like there's some
Not a whole
variation in
lot
the
of room
cameraman
to
outfit.
ramble
I'm pretty
for
excited
him.
about that.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon.
When you're counting
Didn't get a
76
whole
guys,
lot
it's
better
exactly the
there.
same standing around the field.
To throw, it's Breeze.
Oh! His
No,
feet are in.
no.
His feet are in. His
Step
feet are
down.
in. His feet are in.
Step down.
Feet are in. Your guy's body kept him in. Oh, you saw that?
Better
Yeah.
off.
Then the interception.
He got that.
Will they recover?
It should happen on any turnover anyway.
I'm just saying, doesn't matter because he's in.
You're kidding me.
Go check, see if you can challenge.
Don't worry about the other part.
You can't because you're supposed to be able to automatically.
Hit
Because
the pause button and see if you can
they
challenge.
don't let me pause it.
I'm trying to help you.
It won't let me pause it.
You can't pause it.
No.
Here's Anderson as they begin this series on the
Well, that's going in my review, EA. Where are the
The
automatic challenges on every turnover and every scoring play? Obviously, we don't want to see it on every one, but on anything that's kind of close.
How do I save that? Double tap?
Well, they've got to stop them here.
I'm recording.
So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way.
Game clip recorded.
6, 7, 8, 9, whatever's going on.
Oh, come on!
Trying to blow the game.
Picture it.
On your big
Just out here trying to blow the game, folks.
Trying to get it there to Michael Floyd. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Third and 10.
Pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in
Brian
baseball
Kraft.
on both sides, where the tension continues to build.
I have
Who's going to
one
make
or
the
two.
big play?
And the defense in desperate need of a
Feet were
stop.
in,
They have
guys.
to get off the field
No.
and get
My
the
feet
ball
hit
back
your
to
wide
their
receiver.
offense if
What
they
are
want
you
a
kidding?
chance.
I hate this game.
Jeez,
They're
TJ,
gonna
Don't
take
buy
it
this
all
game,
the way
guys. Don't
down
buy
and
it.
just take the delay.
because you can't handle getting a play selected.
Man, I need my playbooks.
And at this
I wanna
stage
see the
of the
replay.
game, time of factor
I wonder if we
time
can
on
after
their
the game.
side as they
Ooh,
just try to
maybe,
eke
'cause that would be
out the
like
final
a
precious
clutch
moments of this
moment.
one. Throwing is Palmer. And he
Get
gets
up
it
top.
Oh,
That's
come
what I'm
on.
talking about. Bunches.
Just because you wear 25 doesn't
Bunches
make you
of
50.
bunches. We're getting right now.
I saw the 25 and I was like, this is not getting over Sherman, and it's not Sherman. Yeah, I got all 3 timeouts. I can still get stopped.
We're back to see what happens after this. First down and 10 now for the offense.
I am excited for NASCAR Heat Evolution. Though I bet
Yeah.
if that first online game goes
They'll run
down
it
the
now
toilet.
out of the gun. So a nice
upset.
job to break. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout
40
here
man
on
online.
defense. Just a yard on the
So-
pickup there.
Yeah, that's
Bring
pretty
up a 2nd and 9.
I
ambitious.
think we know
Some big
by now
words,
that every
'cause
run
I
is
remember
not going
trying
to
to
be
get like 12
broken
people
and get all
online,
the way to the end zone.
2 years ago.
These short ones still
And
have
if
their
there's a yellow
value.
flag,
You can still set up
well,
your play action and throw
that
the
whole thing
football.
fell apart.
You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't.
I
And
do
often
kinda
the
wanna see
physicality sets the
F1
tempo for the game.
I feel
They
like
run it again with Anderson. And now the
feel like it came out
Seahawks are going to call another timeout.
There's some good buzz on it.
That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive
Come on,
front?
Mac.
Creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost
Too much time.
responsibility.
Oh, no way.
They'll rifle this one
Oh,
deep
come
right
on.
side.
Spider 2 Y Banana's got to work.
Receiver. And that's gonna
Game's
bring up
bad.
the 4th down.
I don't know what to say.
One of the toughest things about
No
playing
Spider 2
defensive
Y
back
Banana.
is pattern reading.
And
Figure out
and
what
like
they're
we
doing
promised,
now.
TJ, it's down to the
And
final
fly,
drive.
Just sending the guy
Worm burner.
downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath
that.
after the clear out.
Oh, should I let
In
this
this
one
case,
go?
though, they're not able to get it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
See?
talking about.
Forget the
Oh, run it in.
underneath route. They went
Run it
for
in.
the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
Dude has no agility, whoever that is.
53-yard punt, and it'll be Seahawk football as they
Oh,
take
man,
over
now I gotta go
deep in
91
their
yards.
Territory.
Brian, I have a great question for you.
Uh-huh.
Why is 2K not showing anything?
Wish I could tell you. I mean, you can speculate and say they don't have to. They don't feel they have to. They think they're going to sell as many copies as they want without heavily pushing the game.
Are their sales numbers going up? I mean, just
Yeah, they do. They're one of the few sports games that sales have been rising in recent years.
I know they're a couple
Yeah.
literally every.
For like 10 months,
So the
yeah.
pickup, and it's a 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer
stand up
about
and get
how
that.
far you let your guy go because he might want
Oh,
to
come
make
on.
tough coverage.
He almost had it.
I feel like that's the stuff that I really hate. Granted, there would be 1,000 more picks in this game if that got picked off.
But you already got one of those.
Nearly
Did
another
I?
pick.
in the end zone.
Things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it?
I don't know. It got batted out.
Roads, and those country roads have those potholes in them, isn't it? That's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country
I
roads.
certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love it.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage. Get down.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Go! Oh, there was a tackle battle that I forgot about.
Make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense
Hell of
maybe
a
on their heels.
throw. I just wish I had gotten out of bounds.
He's back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Oh,
And he'll be
couldn't get
brought
off of
down.
him.
It looks like right at the
I gotta
40.
take your finger
It'll be a
off.
gain of 4. And it'll be a second
That wasn't on
down.
turbo,
So
actually.
many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner.
To the receiver. He
Oh, he
caught
got
that?
Inside the
What?
10.
Got it!
That's not.
Gerald!
Gain of 31. Now whistles come in.
I don't
We're going to get a
understand
timeout here by the offense.
That's the
It'll be
first
their
time I've really
third
seen a
and final
contested
timeout,
catch
So as they talk
like that.
things over, we'll step aside.
Can I get a shot?
Good.
They'll look to throw. And
No.
he dropped it in the end zone.
No. You only got one foot in.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away.
Intense, as always.
That's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Second down now after the incompletion. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Back to throw. This will be caught at about the 5.
Oh!
And he will score.
Fitzgerald,
Touchdown,
the MVP here.
Seattle. Larry Fitzgerald with time running out.
There is. And look, the history of our games, TJ, I do not count you out here for a big return or...
Now an
No, actually, that
important extra
reminds me. I'm
point
not
here
going
to
to give you a
stretch
chance.
this lead to a field goal.
Oh, Shankopotamus!
Well, that could be a critical miss
Yes.
here in a
Just need
one-score
field goal
game in
range.
the
Just
fourth.
gotta get in range. Let's
God,
do it.
3 times.
There's no more single.
Yeah, there's not. I don't know if that's a playbook thing or...
I think that you can do return left, return right.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Oh,
This is
Randall
fielded at the goal line.
Let's go. Let's go. Beeline. Oh.
Okay, 11 seconds to get in the
Out
field.
come the Giants. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
Run play.
Two plays. One to get yourself in position for the second one.
All right, I need my defensive line to make the play here.
Or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one
saying.
to a receiver, get out of bounds,
Always.
and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Oh, I see it.
if
I
they
see
can
it.
do
I see
much
it.
Easier said than done. This is Cobb with a catch right side.
Uh-oh.
And he
You
is
got a chance
finally
now.
out
45-yarder.
of
Are you going to make it?
taking it down inside the 30.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this.
I don't have a timeout to ice you either, and that's a feature this year.
Is often the difference between
had to go
winning and
out.
losing and changing field position.
We could have ran at the clock issues.
So here now is the kicker, Shane Graham. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And the 38-year-old
Yes!
split the
Oh,
upright.
God.
And
Hey, there's 1 second left.
celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it
insane.
comes to needing
Told
a
you,
field
every
goal,
time our games
closing
are like
seconds,
this.
Pressure situation. There's something to be said for having a
What the-
veteran kicker trot out there.
are you doing?
Agreed.
I don't
It's so
know what I
nice
did.
to have
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective
You know, squid kick?
sidelines,
Come on, guys.
we take
There
a
it is. You
break.
can do it from this screen.
Oh. You didn't have fun with that.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by
Toss
one
it.
of the up
I
men.
forgot how to dial
And they'll be set up with good field position here.
I can't
as he
believe
gets this
I don't even think I was
over
off
the
on the
40-yard
accuracy.
line.
Hey, man.
And just
Sometimes it's not good.
of a final drive that you and I just got to witness.
We got to see calm, cool, and collected in action, didn't we? That allowed them to go down the field and score the game-winning points.
Brian, that was amazing.
As usual.
As
It's fun.
I don't know how we do these.
You would think eventually we would have a real stinker of a game, but
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I would like to say that I intentionally ran out of bounds. I definitely did not. My guy just kind of fell out.
I was hoping you would keep running, and then I would tackle you with no timeline.
Right. Which probably would have happened had my guy not just ran out of bounds randomly.
So that'll do it for us.
Wow.
I wonder what
Parker,
Rich Grisham's
Charles Davis, and all
thoughts
the
are on
hard-working
missing
men and
extra
women on
points.
our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been
I mean,
watching
how do you
the
shank an extra
NFL
point?
right here on EA
I don't know,
Sports.
because I don't think I was off.
With that,
A lot of
we
wind up
say
here in
so
Seattle.
long from Big D.
Wow. Okay, so we can view highlights.
You gonna look at that interception in the end zone?
Where was that? Was that in the fourth? Or was that in the
Fourth quarter, there's only a few minutes left. 3 minutes, something like that. Yeah, there we go.
Interception by Barry Church. Yeah, touchdown City. Okay, so we got the deflection. Look, we're gonna say he has. How do I get off this guy?
Where's he got possession? Right here.
Oh, right, because the thing changes, or how does that work? Yeah, when the
Oh, he got 2 in. Look,
Yeah.
look, he got 2 in. It looks like.
yeah, because your guy held
Somehow,
him up.
that looks physically impossible to me, but he got it.
One,
Still, how does that
Spin
not get
move.
reviewed? How does it not get reviewed?
dude, it's a computer. It knows
Played
what's up.
that close.
It knows what
The
it's
ref-
doing.
The ref could not possibly see his feet.
Where's the ref? There's no ref here to even look. You know, we got pylon cam, so they can see it.
Oh wow! I'll give you the interception.
I don't know. That feel looks out of bounds, but
I'll put together a highlight package here, TJ, in a few minutes, and post that to Twitter with the big plays in the game.
yeah, look at that. 2 feet in, right there.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I'll put that in the video.
That's pretty good. Look at those.
Do me a favor and save a screenshot to use as the video thumbnail for when you cut this out.
Sure.
Awesome. Well, that was fun, TJ.
That was
do
that
it-
was very good. I'm gonna get
You doing more on your stream?
yeah, I'm gonna go for if anybody's around. I'll play someone else online. I'm gonna get you a nice shot of Carson Palmer throwing TD passes.
No. Make it a kicker.
Yeah. Okay.
Your kicker or mine, either way.
Yours getting
You know what? Draft champions, you don't get to draft kickers.
That is kind of whack, right?
I forgot about that. Maybe this year they should add kickers. Maybe they actually matter.
They don't have the replay for the missed extra point.
Oh,
Do you want that to be the picture? Is just Pat on NYG 15 extra point by Shane Graham is no good.
that could be. That's not bad. Or you just find a different point after touchdown and take a shot of him like kicking it. Nobody has to know. It's not the one that he missed. Oh, I didn't have one. I had a field goal, right?
Yeah.
I had a field goal. Just take it of the field goal, I guess.
Field goal.
Yeah. Alrighty, man.
All right, man. Thanks for
You
playing.
have a good night. Have fun on the stream.
Take it easy, sir.
Thanks, everybody.